for joining us. Welcome back to the Midheaven Podcast Live. How are you all doing? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I received that.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
We are back for our live bi-weekly show.
Oh, snap.
Mike and I are having conversations about his solar return chart, talking about what may manifest for him in this next year.
If you see me marry a celebrity goddess, there you go.
Anything is possible. You never know.
Anything.
We are excited to be back. We just got done filming 2 new episodes for y'all. We're already filming into July, so we just did an episode on America's birthday and the summer solstice. So we're going to give you guys all of our insight into what's coming this summer. Hey fam, how's everybody doing?
I got my birthday present from Candace.
Aw, he commandeered my vape. I've been sitting here vaping for 2 hours and I'm like, just fucking take it.
I just jacked it. I was like,
I can't.
You know I'm a degenerate. So
I mean, I'm drinking, smoking menthol, and wearing a Tupac shirt. You're calling yourself a degenerate?
That's why.
I think I just took it. I'm like, I love menthol. Something about fiberglass it's so good. It's so good. I have to stop it. I can't.
What is that menthol cigarette that's popular?
Newports?
This is like the digital Newport.
I like Camel Crushes.
I like Camel Crush more.
Yeah, Camel Crushes are pretty good. Those are extra dangerous. They go great with everything. I'll just leave it at that.
Whenever I'm drunk and it's around, I'll be like, give me that.
So we want to say hi to all of our members, everybody who's joining us. Those of you guys who are new, welcome to the darkest part of the internet. We're going to be doing live readings. There's a QR code over here, so you can scan that if you would like to get a reading. It's by donation only. $20 for 1 card, $40 for 3. Ask whatever you want. It's like Jerry Springer style. Everybody's going to get involved in your question, in your life. It's really great.
And Stephanie says something so important, that Uranus-Venus conjunction is a climax. It's gonna lead up to something unexpected, okay? I'm gonna start this off with the coveted pick a card sex reading. So we're gonna do 4 piles. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2.
Jessica says Parliament.
Pile number 4. Are you gonna get laid this week or not? Are you gonna do yourself? We're gonna find this out. Pile 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna start with 4. But go back to 1 and pick 2. So.
Oh, what is that? Oh!
2-year
anniversary. Okay, we will do your pick a card, but first we have to sing happy birthday to Mike. You want me to light it? It's gonna blow.
This is a surprise, y'all. I had no idea.
Okay.
I'm 11 years old spiritually.
No, he's 2. He's 2. Turn around. And the reason why there's a 2 is not just because you're 2 years old mentally, because we know that you are.
Oh my God! 11 is 2 numerology.
This is because it's our 2nd birthday together on the podcast, because we're season 2.
Yeah, baby.
It's his birthday on the 11th. He is definitely...
32.
Yeah, it gets so much better once you get out of that 8th housing of perfection year. Welcome to the 9th house. Things get better.
I'm all Capricorn moon. I'm oh, it's just another day. It's just my birthday. But I still got the Jupiter cats. I'm yeah, it's so special.
Everybody sing happy birthday. I would sing to you, but I'm tone deaf.
Happy birthday to me.
Like a true fucking Gemini. See how he's suddenly 2 years old now that there's fucking
Happy
birthday cake and candles? Okay, you have to make a wish though.
I wish for bitches and strippers and coke. I mean, I wish to be the best me ever.
You don't get coke anymore now that you have to pay your own taxes.
I'm gonna be a coke dealer. I'm gonna flood the Vegas with a white girl. Okay? I'm gonna be a new hot
Shit.
That's my wish. Oh, I want to be the Walter White of this city. That's my wish. There you go.
You thought you were gonna have cheese and crackers. I gave him cheese and crackers. I was like, here you go. Here's your snack. And he's like, yeah. And then I gave him a vape, and he's like, yeah, you're a cheap date.
I'm simple. I just need good massages, attention, and cunnilingus. That's all. Not that hard to please. Like, there you go.
Oh, fuck.
Good cunnilingus, not that teething shit, too. So it's all good.
What?
Show me you care. Yeah, yo, some people be getting their teeth involved. Now you gotta train them mid-session.
Oh my God.
Baby. Use your gums. Don't use your teeth. Like, yes.
You fucking deal with old ladies? Just gumming it?
I mean,
Yeah.
shit, at least that would
It's
be
that
better.
cat moon, you know? He likes them a little bit aged, like a fine
You
wine.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so you gonna blow out your candle? Did you really wish for strippers and
I
cocaine?
really wish to be the Walter White of this city. Like, run this city with white girl. This is what it is. I got some.
You fingering the cake right
I
now?
got some wax.
I
on
like
my
how
teeth.
I was like, okay, I'm not eating carbohydrates, and suddenly there's a birthday cake in the house. So it's like putting heroin in front of a drug addict right now.
Eat the
You're
shit out
just
this
fingering the fuck out of it. I'll cut it for you here. You want to do the pick a chord sex reading? I'll cut your cake.
Let's get a little sexual here.
People are like, yeah, get your tongue in there.
Yeah.
You gotta join the OnlyFans. That's like level 12. Michael take his top off. He'll put
Strip
it
tarot.
everywhere. It'll go everywhere.
If you look at OnlyFans right now, you'll see the peace dealer there. So it's already
What
prepared.
did you guys feed
I'm
him?
day 10 on my workout. My stomach is getting flatter. The sexy body's coming in. Anyway, pile number 4, we do have the world card. You're coming into that complete...
I like how you just see Cake Tupac in my tits.
Yes.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, it is. I love it. I feel spoiled right now. This is amazing.
Oh, look, he brought
Rest
napkins.
in peace, Tupac.
We brought fancy white people napkins. There you go.
Let's get it. Pile number 4, the world card is just like complete sex. It's just like, yes, you're vibrating. You don't need a dildo. It's just like there. It's for the woman here.
What?
It's just like world level dick. You know what I'm saying? For the men, this is just like world level poontang. It's like complete. You ever had sex and you feel complete afterwards? Congratulations.
When you
Pablo.
fuck yourself, maybe.
Hey, no, that's just one half of the equation, my friend. There you go. This is nice.
You want more than that?
No, that's
You
good.
start that? Okay.
I didn't get high today, so. I don't
Okay.
have
Well,
appetite.
we'll have to fix that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy birthday to me.
Actually, I'll put this over here.
This was for my other twin. I actually ordered 2 meals to eat for 2 twins. It's really weird, but it's also interesting. But I have to be high before I do that. There you go.
Cut everything in half first. You eat 2 of everything.
Pile 3, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You're not going to be you're not going to be having sex with broke boys. And the men, you're not going to be having sex with broke boys too. But this is definitely talking about asking someone their credit sign.
The credit sign?
Taurus,
We should have a
Virgo, or
credit
Cap.
sign. Like, are you an earth sign? Okay, great. Now what's your credit score?
Right. You're going to look their credit score before you smell. 300? Bye. 600? Maybe. 700? Come in. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Queen of Pentacles is very grounded. It's luxurious sex here. This is petals on the bed with wine. Some of you can actually take a more contractual approach.
You eating birthday cake with beer?
Yeah, it's interesting. That's all I'm gonna say. It's very interesting. Interesante.
So he said, I'm on my cleanse. My credit sign is Taurus.
That's mine too. Capricorn Taurus. Alright. Ooh, so for Power 4 we have the 2 of Cups. This is a very deep connection that's very completing. 10 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. Be careful about doing all the work. You might just be more savvy. You might direct it, like, suck my clit like this. Put more sucking motion. Yep, that's totally it. All right, and then pile number 2. Yes! Oh, yes!
The Ace of Dawn!
Yes, this is the D right
Bring in
here.
the heat.
Some of y'all might get a dick pic. We got the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So this might be a little messy, but it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Messy. It's 6 inches, but it'll do.
Hey, I'm like.
I'm not gonna make dick comments because
I'm more than 6. I'll say that.
I'm more than 6 inches. I will not reveal. You have to see in person to find out. Anyone who knows.
He's a grower, not a shower.
I am a grower, not a shower. Y'all need to show more respect to growers. We don't just be out here showing. We're transformers, okay? If his dick isn't straight on hard, boo, you gotta work on yourself, my friend. This is what it is. But
oh my god,
pile number
my face.
2, this is a new opportunity. You're gonna feel like ripping someone's clothes off. It might come out of nowhere. And just say yes to it. Leap on it. Some of you gonna hop on the D. Some of you gonna deliver that D.
I like how the viewage just went from about 32 to 45. It was like, somebody said dick. I'm tuning in.
Yes.
Dick and birthday cake. Where do I sign up?
Let's stay tuned. And pile number 1. Ooh.
Oh.
If this isn't mind-blowing sex, you're just not getting some. I'm sorry. We do have to clean a cup of reverse too, so this just may be like trash sex, but it doesn't have to be.
That's
like
closure sex.
Closure sex.
Yeah.
Like, every time you break up, you have to have breakup sex. You know what I'm saying? The exit smash. So there you go.
The exit smash.
Or it could be.
Does anybody really ever agree to that? Is anybody ever like, we're toxic for each other? Yeah, so let's just like bang it out and call it a day? Like, do people really do that?
Maybe they are.
Or do people plan it and then they're like, I'm never calling that bitch ever again?
How about the Ace Bane? Pick one only, dick or cake. That's a good question.
That's fucked. That's like a really fucked question. Unless you don't like cake and you're like, oh, that's an obvious.
What about a cake shaped like a dick?
You hear him laughing in the other room.
Well, that's our reading.
That's all, folks.
You know what I love about it?
I like how 60% of people said cake.
You know what?
Whoa, that says a lot.
Doesn't this look like the Queen of Wands is giving an ace to this dead man right here? Like, hey, you
She put him to sleep.
It's like you must be an incel. Like you haven't had sex forever. Let me revive you with this pussy. So I feel like some people might just be like Osiris Isis and just get revived, put back together. That was very symbolic.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that reading. We want to say a big thank you to all of our level 2 and level 3 subscribers. And if you're a level 3 person like Kayla, Jessica, or Paula Ponderosa, and you would like to get your monthly reading, because this is the very first reading for the month of June, let us know. We can give you your reading. And also, if you're watching and you're like, this is fucking awesome, how do I support these psychos? Join our memberships, join level 3, because you're going to get a reading once a month with us. You're also going to get a shout out. You make it possible for us to have nice bourbon and also afford to give Mike cheese sticks.
Amen. Kayla, I'm going to start with you because we got the star. This is you, Aquarius. We got the 8 of Pentacles. We got the 9 of Wands.
You have my cake and dick it too. Some people are into that. Don't knock it till you've tried it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, that's actually true.
You talk about getting bit. You put some dick on your cake, some cake on your dick.
Oh yes! Done. Put some cake on it. I like that. I really like that. So
you hear my husband laughing in the background because he knows how much I love cake. So that's why he said that. Oh boy, you don't ever want to ask me that question.
Kayla, I came in late, but can I have my cake? Oh my god. So like,
great.
Yes. Kayla, I really like this reading because the star card is you emerging as the celestial goddess you've always been. Oh my god. 9 of Cups. It's like through you, people's wishes are coming true. And that's bringing you into satisfaction. So a lot of the walls you had up, because most people are, you have to understand, to Aquarius people, 99% of people are just stupid. Like, people are dumb to Gemini, and then Gemini can talk to Aquarius. Like, people are so dumb, and then Aquarius like, they're stupid as fuck. Let me tell you about how more I know they're stupid. And Gemini's like, yes, yes. So like, you know, I feel like your guard is going down.
Cake 1.
You're having a lot more faith in humanity. 63% cake. 36% dick, 19 votes. I love that.
That just shows you women don't necessarily need penis. They just need a birthday cake.
They just need dick-shaped cake, and that'll be it.
I mean, isn't that what cake pops are?
No homo. Them cake
Shut up. We
pops.
talked about foot-long hot dogs earlier.
Actually, let me apologize for saying. Let me apologize for saying no homo during Pride Month. I feel like that's not
As
right.
if the gay and trans community don't already hate you enough. I have to be the neutral ground here. Like, you say anything more and I'm gonna have to be a black lesbian. You need to, like, fucking calm down.
I love y'all, though. Please don't think I hate y'all. I love y'all. This is a very special birthday for me right now. And, Caleb, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, you're gonna see your work moving forward. Two of Pentacles is saying to play with your investments. Play with your money. Nine of Wands reverse is usually going to be a lot of discerning and walls up, and you're going to be dropping your walls because you're seeing your work pay off. And it's not even just walls. It's like a lot of, I feel like I'm having more faith and dropping my guard down a bit, so that really resonates with where I'm at right now. Your psychic intuition's at an all-time high, right? You're going to be able to apply that to how you play with your finances, and you must trust your instinct. So a lot of the work
Makes sense because of her Saturn and Aquarius fifth house transits and the Uranus in the 8th.
That's awesome. So this looks really promising.
Cake versus dick. I chose cake, by the way. Also, Jessica Martinez and Paula, let us know if you want your reading. Jessica, thank you for your donation. We appreciate it. She donated to the beer fund. We are happy to read for you. Let us know. We've also got Kelly and Carla in the queue if there are no level 3 people.
Well, I'm going to do a pick a card in honor of Jessica. This pick a card is going to be general. And I want you to, in your mind's eye...
What is that card? What is that card? Dick!
Dick. This is pile 2. Focus on your intent. You may be the dick, or maybe you're receiving dick, and just receive it wholeheartedly. So... unless it's like diseased, then cut it off. But other than that, literally, physically. But other than that, keep in your mind's eye your intent. What is it that you're intending? I'm going to pull 5 piles because I'm feeling extra special. Woo! All right. So pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile numero 4. And pile numero 5.
So I can buy lots of cake and dick in the future.
Oh my God.
Investments.
Okay.
I love that the women in the chat are just as big of heathens as I am.
Shout out to y'all. We're a growing community.
You're trans now?
We're a growing community.
Oh, like grower?
I'm trans financial. I'm trans disabled. Yes.
What is trans disabled?
I'm trans divine. I'm a god in a human's body. Like, you know, I'm very trans. I'm very trans. I support the trans movement. It is what it is. Shout out to my fellow trans. So we do have, of course, I mean that respectfully, we do have the Knight of Swords reversed. Some of you who pick pile 1 are ready to leap in and rush to conclusions. Don't do it. As a Gemini who's rushed to wrong conclusions before, Geminis will rush to the wrong conclusion and be like, oh well, but we'll still know we do wrong, right? Or maybe, but, hey, grower.
There's no hesitation whatsoever. I mean, I'm definitely a shower. I've got some big old balls and dick. Let me tell you.
I believe that. That's an Aries moon right there.
I wish it was carrot cake. It's Oreo cake.
I love carrot cake. Oreo cake is literally me, though.
I think that's why he got it for you.
There we go. Shout out to you. Double stuff Oreo, because I'm extra dark. This is what it is. So pile 2, well, pile number 1. Oh, we got the Lover's card reversed. So don't leap into that love situation. It's gonna be messy. But if you like messy, do it. You're gonna love it.
Give him a show.
Pile number 2, we got the Strength card. So with the Strength card, Oh my god, okay.
There are some women that are really getting off on this right now, and it's kind of
love it.
really fucking weird.
I feel really
because I'm the
special.
sandwich between you and the internet right now, and it's like
You really
you could
are.
cut the tension with a knife.
Aquarian Essence, I got your mail. I got a big ass package in the mail today, so I'm gonna open it on my birthday, and I can't wait. It looks epic. Aquarian Essence has got me dope gifts back to back.
What's up, Wendy?
Pile 2 for strength. You're in your power. You got the Tower card reversed, so you're gonna be able to avert disaster by tapping into your inner strength. It doesn't matter how non-linear it seems. Trust your courage, trust your confidence, and go in. Okay. This is gonna be very fun sexually, and you're gonna be frolicking. Okay, with your tits. Bouncing and all that. So we do have the three. We do have the 3 of Wands for pile number 3. You're gonna overcome any projects that have been blocked. You're gonna finally move forward on those projects and just stay committed. Don't be too caught up in a big old sloppy joke. Don't be too caught up in the mishaps that have happened or the details of the long term. Just focus on what ships are coming in. With the Knight of Cups, so this is gonna revive your artistic sense of self. Okay, I actually chose card number 3. Pile number 4, we have the 5 of Swords reversed. So you may have told someone off. Well, we got the Empress. You may have, the image I'm getting is Kanye West telling off Wiz Khalifa, because Wiz Khalifa posted like years ago KKW, and Kanye thought that meant Kim Kardashian West. And he went off on Wiz, like, oh, you ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. And then Wiz was like, that's Khalifa Kush, B. Like, he just put KK. And so he realized that the rant was for nothing. So other than that, I feel like the 5 of Swords is you kind of overcoming any miscommunication, a false start, especially with the Empress. What started off as something really negative, you're going to find was really nothing, you know? No one wants red velvet cake. That's hilarious. And pile number 5, we have the Ace of Cups.
That's a nice ending.
Right. So this is new love, especially with, honestly, it did kind of almost come reverse, but I'm just put it up right. Especially if you're in a teamwork situation that's just not gelling. This could actually be a new spark, a new inspiration to kind of keep things. But what I love about these readings is that all these cards do say a message. So this is like this very messy, like miscommunicative energy where the energy's right, but the communication is trash. And I feel like this is going to still overcome because of the genuine
It's almost like
feelings.
taking something personally.
Yeah.
Something being misconstrued.
But what you're taking personally is delusional. It's like you're misreading someone's actions, and that's not even what they intend. And I know because I'm in the position of misreading someone's actions, so I can kind of relate to it. But yeah, pile 5. It looks like it's all going to end very powerfully.
Thank you, Jessica.
Forgiveness, too. There's going to be a lot of
donating that.
forgiveness for misunderstandings that have occurred.
Are you going to put that whole thing in your mouth right now? I knew you were going to do that. He's like the fucking Cookie Monster over here.
Mars and Aries return.
We've got Paula, who wanted to cash in on her reading. I lost you in the chat, but Paula, what is your question? Let me know. I will read for you. Thank you, Wendy. We've got you. So we've got Paula, then Kelly, Carla, and Wendy on deck. If you guys are just joining us, welcome. If you want to get a tarot reading, it's by donation only. Check out the QR code next to me. You can scan that. You can make a donation and make it possible for us to keep eating cake on the internet.
My new fan.
Kayla said, is that buttercream frosting? Mike, OnlyFans, cake, and tarot, your new fame.
I'm about to be Nikoto avocado. Never mind.
That would be great. You're just going to eat cake and read tarot shirtless on the internet. I mean, that's a very like niche fantasy for some
And
women.
every donation I get, I'll remove an article of clothing until I'm down in my underwear.
Paula says, on this full moon, which is the Mars-Chiron conjunction and my Mars return, whoa, how could I level up my superpowers?
Aries!
What healing is available for me? So what's your rising sign, Paula? If you're having a Mars return conjunct Chiron and you're also having a full moon, I mean, the full moon is going to slightly trine Mars because I think it's at 23 degrees. So that's like a release point. And also this full moon is going to be on the galactic center.
Ooh, that's
galactic center. The midheaven cake sitting. So funny. I would definitely do that if I did not have so many distinguishing tattoos. I feel like I love cake. I have a big ass. I could sit on cakes on the internet and be like, what cake do you want? I'll put your name on it.
Right.
Tell me. I will video me sitting on it wearing an animal mask and I just get paid. But the problem is like, I can't really do that with what I do for a living because people would be like, oh, I know who that is.
Recognize that tattoo, right.
Otherwise, I would totally do it.
I can do something like, I got this idea from someone very special. Dick Donuts. Would you like to see my D through a donut? You know what I'm saying? Like this could be lucrative. You can let me know if you want frosted donuts, chocolate donuts. We'll see.
I can't. I can't handle that because I don't know which one I love more, dick or donuts. That would just be like mind blown for me.
Oh yeah.
Paula is a Scorpio rising, so you have your Mars
Donuts
return
for
in your
donuts.
whole sign 6th. I don't know if it's in your 5th or not, but it's in your whole sign 6th. So that's about how your healing issues revolving around, I would say, health, wellness, delays, things that involve you having to help others and how you help others and how that helps you heal. Definitely not an easy transit for a Scorpio rising. I would say for that. So I get the Lovers, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands reversed. For me, I think this is about making a conscious effort to integrate more passion in your day-to-day life. And you could say that just through the Mars transit in your 6th, right? So a lot of Scorpio risings are like having a difficult time being like, how do I come up with a new routine? How do I make time for fitness, make time for sex, make time for dating, pleasure, having fun in the day-to-day? I would also say that Mars finds its joy in traditional astrology in the 6th house. So with the Lovers coming up, it's talking about like, what do you love? Like, how can you do more of that with other people? Where are you taking the initiative to bring that in? King of Swords makes me feel like it's about channeling more of like a masculine energy, even though like I know that you're a Scorpio rising, but this can be like really talking to people about what you love, what you enjoy doing, and trying to make that a part of your daily routine. Like using that as the method to hold yourself accountable for sticking to some of the intentions that you're setting. It could also be that there is some kind of Gemini energy. You got a King of Swords and the Lovers coming up, or some kind of really strong air masculine sign that comes into your life right now that kind of incentivizes you or says, hey, I want to help you to be able to kind of complete some of these tasks or some of these projects. Six of Wands reverse is still positive. It's just celebrating small victories. So maybe it's about, okay, how do I have a set of like little goals to be able to get to like the big goal and like make that happen? Six of Wands reverse might feel like you're a little frustrated and that there's like stalling that's going on with getting some of this stuff up and running. So I don't know if this is just work in general or just getting more active in terms of like physical fitness. Could you show me the view of the cards, please? Yeah, sorry, they're kind of shiny, but yeah, we have the Lovers, King of Swords, and Six of Wands. So I don't know if you can see it. I can see it, but they're kind of shiny and reflective. Your sun is in Aries too. So if you have that in your 6th house, both Mars and the sun being there is like, what are you doing to not just be busy, but to more be of service to yourself, you know? So I don't know if that's something that like resonates, but I would say it's a pretty significant Mars return with Chiron and also Jupiter being in the same sign. So you've got Sun, Chiron, Mars, and Jupiter all in your 6th house. And it all quincunxes and makes uncomfortable aspects to Scorpio. So Scorpio risings are like, I need to make this dietary change, but it feels uncomfortable and I have to do it myself, or I have to be better about cleaning up, or I have to be better about taking care of things and stuff like that. So in many ways, it's setting the stage for the next 2 years. Your Mars return is going to set the stage for 2 years, and it's your ruling planet. I would just say watch out for negative thought patterns and negative self-talk getting in the way, because you've got that square from Pluto. So it's like you get frustrated, things break down. There is a sense of you not always being on the ball, but not allowing yourself to regress and like have negative self-talk. That's hindering you from being able to make these changes, you know? Walking can be so helpful, especially because you've got the square from the 3rd to the 6th, like walking around, journaling, breath work, anything like that. So that way you're able to remain calm when things kind of get out of whack, you know? Hopefully that's helpful. We've also got Kelly A. Kelly, what's your question? Otherwise, we'll do a general reading for you. Everybody's talking about dick and donuts.
Chocolate Schlong Johns, Bavarian cream filled. Oh yes. I can never eat an eclair now, thanks to y'all heathens. Amen. That's what we're here for. Oh yes. All right, so Kelly, I'm gonna go ahead and do the general for you and freestyle.
She's got 3 cards.
Hey man, is it the one? And the 6 of Swords reversed. What a complex reading, because the moon reversed. Illusions are being dispelled. The Hangman might be you having to just pause. General read, right? Hangman, I really like. I used to not like this card, but it really does speak of just surrendering to inaction and allowing yourself to come into a new perspective. Followed up by the Tower, which is just enlightenment and unexpected upheaval. Sometimes enlightenment comes with pain. Sometimes it comes with joy. The Tower is like an unexpected pregnancy or a lottery win, but it's unexpected. So I feel like with the moon reversed, the underlying theme is unraveling a lot of disillusionment. A lot of like, because the moon teaches you that things are not what they seem. And so I feel like once this change of perspective that's happening right now, because the Tower is present, 6 of Swords is you now moving backwards. Like you may have distanced yourself from something, but now that things are disillusioning, you're ready to actually move backwards. 6 of Swords reversed may not be the most positive, but I feel like in tandem with these 2 cards, it's really just more backtracking. You may have distanced yourself from people or events because it just really seemed shady. But now that you've allowed for a different perspective to show you, you may feel more comfortable coming back to certain things you distance yourself from. So let me know if that's accurate for you.
What might feel like a crisis is like an opportunity.
Right.
Right? So it's like kind of reworking the way that you're looking at something that might be suddenly falling apart, or maybe like intuitively getting the impression that something's about to hit the fan and being like, you know, what do I do to prepare?
True.
I think a lot of people are feeling like that right now.
Like averting disaster too. But you're definitely going to be intuitively guided. So it's you won't necessarily feel like, am I getting it right or wrong? Like, it'll kind of really bring you back to stasis.
Carla says, 3 card. Am I moving to England? Aries Sun, Leo Rising, Cancer Moon. Okay, cool. So Leo Rising, you've got that Jupiter transit that is moved into your 9th house with Mars. So that's kind of telling, actually, with some of the transits that you've got going there. Cancer Moon being in your 12th house whole sign. There's going to be a new moon there.
Thank you, Kelly.
I could see that. I don't really think the decision is going to come. I mean, it could be, you know, the turning point July, August for you, but I'm thinking about as a Leo rising, you have an eclipse that's actually coming in your 4th house in the fall. So maybe you're putting things in motion July, August, and like maybe getting settled in closer to the end of October, beginning of November. Let's see what the cards say. All right, so is she moving to England?
You say.
Timing. To me, it seems like timing and resources are like a real thing here. Like, I don't know if you're feeling like you were planning it for a while, or that you've been having to delay things, or that...
Yes, Olympia.
To me, it seems like that's what's going on. I mean, Four of Wands can insinuate like going there for a short period of time, or maybe you visited and then you came back and you're like, the goal is to be there. Ace of Pentacles reversed is, it can be saying it doesn't happen until later in the year, or that there is a situation that moving actually really depends more so on like the finances, right? Whether or not you physically can have a job there, whether or not you physically can get a visa or have the ability to stay. It can be talking a lot about like closer to that November, December period. That'll be the turning point. So I feel like there's a sense of like a pause. Four of Wands coming up with Four of Cups is like being disappointed that it's taking longer, or that it was going to end up being like more financially challenging than anticipated. I would say moving is possible, but to me it seems like you're likely to go there for like shorter periods of time before other things stabilize and make it possible for you to be there. I mean, the Four of Cups is the card of disappointment, you know? So there's something that's kind of coming up saying like, oh, I'm disappointed. Don't overlook what's being offered to you though, because the Four of Cups, you can oftentimes not catch the ace that's being handed to you, and you're feeling like left out. The decision would come now for a move at the end of the year. Okay, perfect. So I want you to really budget for this, or I want you to really be prepared for some of the financial requirements in order to facilitate this move. Like, it might end up costing you more, not the move, but like being able to physically get there than you anticipate. You want to make sure that work or, you know, financial stability is something that's going to be guaranteed before you make the move. I would say something about this makes me feel like you have to make the decision by like mid-July, because just knowing the turning point of some of your chart, as planets come into Leo and they oppose Saturn in your 7th and they square the North and the South node, there's this realization that's like, okay, it's all about me, where I'm living in my career. You know, relationships and family, or where I've lived before, you have to put that on the back burner. So as long as you're prepared, I feel like you can make it happen, but I want to make sure that everything is solid and that you can rely on the job, the money, whatever, the physical space that you're going to be moving into, and look for things to be coming in increments of 4. So it's like you may take 4 days or 4 weeks before you're able to kind of get a response back in terms of being able to stay there or getting a job. But even if you can't get there permanently, the good news is like about that Four of Wands, it's saying you can still go there. You can start the process of getting ready to move there. You may stay there several weeks or several months at a time. And even though that's not like what you want, because the Ace of Coins reversed is like, I want to stay there. It's like, don't underestimate the fact that, you know, you're building towards being able to stay there at a longer period of time. But I do think it is possible for you, especially at the bottom of the year. Hopefully that's helpful. Who else do we got here? We've got Wendy. You want to take Wendy?
Let's do it.
She says,
Wendy.
whatever you come up with. What's up, Wendy?
Sun in Cancer too. Happy early birthday before your season. I know Gemini season's gonna have you like change your mind about a lot of things and release a lot as well. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, Emperor reversed, and Chariot reversed. So to me, with the Two of Swords,
man, Wendy.
Right.
Just knowing some of the stuff that I know.
I like knowing something. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I was gonna say I like the Queen of Pentacles upright because it's like proper planning is gonna have you halt on certain decisions. Two of Swords is like indecision. And so Emperor and Chariot reverse is like certain things that we love you too. Certain things you're ready to move forward with, you're just gonna be like, because you assess that it's just not the right time, to be honest.
Are you gonna pull the rug out from underneath a boss?
Uh-oh.
Are you like pulling a power move and being like, fuck you, pay me, or I'm leaving, like I'm moving away? Like, is there something like this going on? I'm very curious.
Well, I think the Queen of Pentacles is you and your power. And the Chariot Emperor could be a masculine influence that you're not allowing to get over you, you know? So I see this as just a delay, because it's not even a stop. I think it's just no for now. And you may pick up on this Cancer season. But the Two of Swords is you're not really being open about Well, we do have the star card though, so there is. It's like you're holding in the good news, but you're not revealing your next step. It's that meme. Don't let him know your next move. And the Queen of Pentacles is the past, so this is based off a decision you've already made. So that's really what I pick up on it.
It's also about bossing up, not letting somebody kind of push you. Guys, Matthew, I've got you. Uh-oh. We've got Matthew here, the Taurus rising, Cancer sun, Scorpio moon. Whatever the cards say. All right, Matthew, let's see what they say. Taurus rising, Scorpio moon, having those eclipses in your south node, with the south node there, and Saturn in the 10th. How's that going? Three of Cups. Not a bad card. Honestly, I feel like this is about you shifting gears a little bit and giving yourself a little bit more freedom when it comes to socializing, relationships, remaining open. It's an interesting transit you're going through because Saturn in your 10th is really reinforcing the fact that you have to be the boss, or that you have to focus on your independence out in the world, whether that's your career, with your friends, whatever. Redefining yourself. And Saturn's in friction with Uranus in your sign. So I think the back and the forth of not wanting to be told what to do, feeling a lot of pressure and responsibility out in the world, maybe feeling like you don't want to be totally consumed by relationships is possibly opening things up a little bit. That Three of Cups is having a good time, whether that's going out, hanging out with your friends, going to a bar, celebrating, being in the moment, but it can also be about keeping your options open. And whether that's like a third person is a crowd, so there definitely can be other people that come in and influence you if you are in a committed relationship. But it can also be just enjoying being a little bit more free in the moment and considering multiple options, being able to be with like-minded people. But I'm wondering like what the deal is, because you've got eclipses that are happening in your 7th. So has there been some defining things going on in relationships? And are you seeing that maybe the grass is greener? There's other options, there's other choices, like maybe feeling disconnected from some people, which is helping you kind of go and connect with other people that are making you feel more alive again and having fun. But Three of Cups, watch out for like lovers' quarrels or like things like that. Like there can be you know, interacting with people who tell you that they're available, but they're not available. And you could be the person who's acting like you're available, but you're not available. It really depends. Three of Cups, though, for the most part, I think is a positive card, and it's about you celebrating with like-minded people, having fun, having a good time.
The week stream is not good.
Hopefully that's helpful for you. Who else do we have here? We've got Lauren Lode. She says, hello. General reading for the near future, the next 3 months. I'm a Gemini sun and moon and a Scorpio rising. Ooh, that's a lot of 8th house Pluto energy. Oh. I like the Scorpio rising Gemini placements.
So this kind of reminds me of Kayla's reading, where if we look at this reverse, Ace of Cups, Strength card reverse, and Five of Swords upright, could be just you. It could be someone opening their mouth that you're interested in, and then you just turn dry. But personally, I put these upright because I feel like the Knight of Swords represents you. This is the Gemini card, and the Ace of Cups and the Strength card is new love, and it's passion here. And the Five of Swords reversed is some sense of miscommunication that actually resolves quite positively. So in the case where this isn't a situation where someone opens their mouth and you just get completely turned off, this really could be establishing a very fruitful connection with someone that you may have had an argument before with. Yeah, the Scorpio rising Geminis are really interesting because it's the 8th house Gemini sun. You know, are very deep and introspective. Unlike most Geminis, you're like Scorpio, like you see through the bullshit. I remember the first, I met a Gemini Scorpio rising who was dating a Gemini who introduced me to Vegas. And the first thing he said, like, we were talking about conspiracy theories, like, the whole time I met him, he was a really awesome dude. And, like, he broke down my name and everything. It was, like, really awesome. But I feel like the strength card is you personally in your power. And not, and not just in your power.
Scorpio.
But also in the position, it says 100% here, and also in the position to kind of like come into a lot of fun. But that 5 of Swords reversed is a lot of the blockages that would get in the way of communicating are going to be exposed and released. So that's really, I really like this. This is really positive. It's really promising, rather. And this could be something you've leaped into. If this isn't anything romantic, this could be opening yourself up to new passions and not having a scattered mind that gets in the way of that as well. So please let me know if that's accurate. That's really interesting.
All right, we got Haiti. Haiti says, when would be a good time to invest some money I just came into, or is it better to keep it in the bank? My sales job has just slowed down as a result of changing companies I work for. Just looking for a general outlook on my financial situation. We got you.
I will not tolerate this Gemini slander on Gemini. So y'all should have just voted Gemini, even if you wanted to. Wow, it is what it is.
I feel like everybody says
moon, so.
Gemini suns are crazy, but it's really the Gemini moons.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
My dog's a Gemini moon. He's fucking nuts.
They know how to hide it, though.
Let's see. All right. I like how that card's just like popping out. All right. So let's look for Haiti. Should she invest her money that she inherited? Should she hold on to it? What does her financial stuff look like? She's a Capricorn sun. 2 of Cups reversed. The Sun reversed. The King of Pentacles reversed. First thing I'm going to tell you is you don't need tarot cards to tell you this. You inherit some money. Don't be telling nobody. But the cards are really reiterating that. They're saying, like, if you have come into some money, not telling people, because people might feel inclined to be like, I'm going to tell you what to do. Invest in this. Give it to me. I'll invest it for you. You know, do this. It's, you know, no. You be careful with who you're talking to about this. The 2 of Cups is literally saying, one thing you don't want to do right now is go and take it to somebody, right? Or be cautious with whose advice you buy. So if you're like, hey, you know, I need to talk to somebody and see what I should do with this, be really mindful that everybody's going to have their own opinion, and it may not necessarily be best for you at this time. The Sun reverse is also saying it's like about keeping it concealed, or I see this as like a rainy day fund. So it can be talking about like hold on to it in the off chance that you need it for something, or you decide that you want to go off and splurge on something, or you want to invest in a new creative endeavor. Hold on to it. The Sun card is also about like not being flashy about it. Not that you are, but it's saying like, to me, it seems like you're either going to have it invested or you're going to save it. I don't see you going and spending it on excess stuff. And then the King of Pentacles reversed is really saying like, there's also something to be said about holding on to it too tightly. I think the King of Pentacles can be like too rigid, or, you know, really fixated on like, okay, you know, I'm not going to spend this, or I have to have X amount in the bank. I'm a little weary with the King of Pentacles coming up reverse and the 2 of Cups of like going and like seeing a financial advisor. And I'm not advising against financial advisors, just in this particular spread, you could take it to somebody who's going to be like, yeah, I'll invest all of it. And then it ends up not being, or not panning out the way that you thought it was. I think it's smarter to hold on to it, especially because the Sun card and the King of Pentacles reversed is also suggesting that if there happens to be lots of changes going on with work, if you did decide that you wanted to like take time off, find a new job, make a shift, you have that money to fall back on, right? And that you're not going to be feeling so limited or restricted, like you have to be focused on work, and you have that as like a cushion. So the cards really aren't talking about investing. The King of Pentacles reversed in itself would have been a no for me, but the 2 of Cups in the Sun card is the warning is to be careful with who you go and talk to about what you do with it. And people who may want to take advantage, knowing that you have it, saying, oh, I'll help you turn it into something that may not necessarily pan out very well. Hold on to it. That's my advice.
Angeli, that's wild, because one of my best friends is a Pisces sun and moon as a Gemini, and you have a Gemini sun and moon bestie as a Pisces. This is kind of interesting.
People would lose Leo over Sag.
I didn't even want to vote for that
Sagittarius.
I didn't want to vote for that one. I just wasn't trying to get in trouble.
We're calling final call, y'all. If you want to get your reading, get it in now. Let us know.
Which moon is worse?
We
Damn.
can. What did he say? What does it say?
Aries moon or Scorpio moon?
Oh, I mean. Why are you laughing in there? I hear you laughing.
Oh my god.
My Aries moon's gonna beat your fucking ass.
Hey. It's not a lot. Damn.
Can you tell that I'm having my lunar opposition right now?
Oh yes. There we go.
Easy next poll. Oh man. Let us know, guys. Otherwise, we're gonna call it a wrap if we don't get anybody else that comes in. But do not fret. We will be back. Actually, we're gonna plan on being back on Tuesday the 21st. That's when we're going to be. I would pay to watch Candace beat Mike up. Sock 'em boppers.
Oh my god, that'll be fun.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Because I could probably get away with it.
Sock and bopping?
No, I could probably get away with beating your ass, but you try to beat my ass, it'd be fucking game over.
Yo.
That'd be the privilege card real hard.
Black man whoops white whoops. Black man beats up.
Nobody wants to try to
Yo.
beat up an Aries moon. It does not go over well.
Technically, Scorpio moon is at its ball. So.
I mean.
But this is Aries moon we're talking about, though. I don't know. Aries moon is literally the best until it's the worst, in my opinion.
Let's see. Let's make sure we didn't miss anybody. Somebody said, can you confirm my booking? Mateo, what is your name on here? Let us know, because were you Matthew? Was that you?
Yeah.
Was that you, Mateo? We did your reading.
Yeah, you did his.
We did it. You might just have to wait for the playback.
We did yours.
We did yours. Don't worry.
What was before him? We did yours before Wendy, and we did yours
Yours
after
was
Wendy.
the Three of Cups.
After Wendy and
It was
before
after
Leslie.
Wendy, yeah, before Leslie. You got the Three of Cups, though. It was about whether or not you are participating in celebration and playtime with other people. If you're having some kind of weird do-si-do going on in relationships where people are coming or people are going. Makes sense with the South Node eclipses in your 7th, but it talks about like 3 being a crowd. And whether or not you're entertaining other people, if you're really available. But it is a positive card because it does talk about like having a good time and celebrating being in the moment.
And being alive.
Being alive.
All right, ladies and
Let me
gentlemen.
make sure we didn't miss anybody. We're good. So we'll be back. We'll be back on the 21st. We're going to do a live show on Tuesday night. So make sure that you stay tuned. If you're not already following our Instagram, follow us at the Midheaven Podcast. We're always posting stuff so you know when we're coming out with our live shows. Please do consider joining our memberships. It makes it possible for us to keep doing this. Hopefully you guys are liking the new content. We got videos coming out now every Monday. Unless you are a member, if you're a member on level 2 or 3, I believe you get early viewing. You can start watching this on Saturdays. So that's one of the perks that we have for being a part of our memberships. And yeah, happy birthday, bitch. You better take this cake with you. Otherwise, I'm going to sit on it. Just kidding. I'm going to eat it. Don't touch it.
No! I was going to ask if you can have it
No.
because I don't think I can finish it.
Oh my God. We'll see what we can do with it. What are we going to do with this cake?
Yeah.
All right, guys. We will see all of you very soon. Enjoy your rest of the week. Hopefully you're drinking because it's hump day and having a good time. And we'll see you very soon. Take care.